know, Osaka is a very popular tourist destination here in Japan. However, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we've seen almost no tourists. But what I've decided to do is to take this opportunity to show you a lot of the wonderful places that Osaka and other places here in the Kansai area have to offer, and show you some great pictures without the crowds that are usually here. Now, Osaka City is known as the city of waterways because it just has so many rivers and canals and different waterways, some of which have been recently covered over to make for streets and whatnot. But I am here at Hachikenya-hama, which is one of the most famous piers, and normally all sorts of tourist boats, sightseeing boats, depart and leave from this pier and travel to various different places here in Osaka. And there's a very interesting event also taking place at this time, so I'd like to tell you all about that too. So let's take a look at Hachikenya-hama Pier. From many, many years ago, all sorts of different boats used to ply these waters. And this place, Hachikenya-hama, is especially famous because if you go upstream from here, which is in that direction, you will eventually find yourself in Kyoto. The quickest way, hundreds of years ago, to get sundries and quantity and foods and various different things to sell from Osaka, where everything was of course unloaded on the port, the quickest way to get them up to Kyoto was of course to take boats, to take them up the river. And those boats would leave from here, Hachikenya-hama. I visited Hachikenya-hama back in the summer of 2020, and at that time, it was the setting for a very special event, the return of a floating giant rubber duck art object. Here I am now in front of the rubber ducky, which was first put here back in 2009 when Osaka was celebrating its, what was it? It was the 100th or the 200th anniversary of it being called the Suite Osaka, which is the Osaka City of Waterways. It's an art object designed by, I think it's a German artist, and it was first floated here in the big river, and it has come back now to Japan for the first time in 9 or 10 years. And it has a meaning this year, not just as a simple reason to come out and enjoy it and to see, you know, its cuteness and whatnot, but also because it has a meaning this year because of all the stuff that's going on, because of the corona pandemic. Yes, and it's to endure, and that good days will hopefully come soon in the future. Now, there are many different boats, leisure boats, sightseeing boats, that visitors can take here from Hachikenya-hama. And one of them, SUPs, which of course come from the United States, they're beginning to catch on here in Japan, and there's a whole association out here in Osaka that conducts SUP tours. Now, they've got these SUPs which fit up to 4 people. You can stand on them, you can put chairs on them, you can put a kotatsu, which is a low Japanese chair, on them, and you can have a little picnic or a party out in the middle of the river. And I happened to do it the other day. I took a 1-hour guided tour on a 4-person SUP equipped with a parasol-topped table, 4 chairs, and ample beverages. While plying the river, we went under some of Osaka's famous bridges and viewed historical buildings on Nakanoshima from the water. Unfortunately, though, I had a problem with the SD card on my video camera, so I can't show you those images. However, please enjoy a short slideshow of images shot with my still camera. Now, if we go downstream, now that's actually heading towards Osaka Bay. If we go downstream here from Hachikenya-hama, it brings us to the Nakanoshima area and the central part of northern Osaka. This river then splits into two different rivers, and in the middle is an island called Nakanoshima. On future editions of Look at Japan, I'll visit Nakanoshima, the island in downtown Osaka that is home to government buildings, many fine examples of Western architecture in Japan, and much, much more. Also coming up, tours of Osaka Castle and a special event at Nijo Castle. Hachikenya-hama is conveniently located at Tenmabashi station on both the Osaka Metro and Keihan railway lines. Dining and shopping are also available in adjoining buildings. City SUP offers a variety of tours and activities on different types of SUPs at Hachikenya-hama depending on the season. Fees start as low as 1,000 yen per adult. Well, that's all we have for you on this edition of Look at Japan. This has been Chris, and we hope to see you here on future editions, which will be uploading to my YouTube channel, Chris Channel Japan, in the very near future. So please subscribe, and we'd love to have you back here in the very near future.